Can flies really learn? The story of an underrated intelligence. A tiny brain, a big question. When we think of intelligence, we imagine humans, apes, dolphins, not a buzzing housefly. Flies seem chaotic, mindless, just following instincts. But here's a question that might surprise you. Can something with a brain smaller than a grain of sand actually learn? Modern science says yes, and here's the proof. What does it mean to learn, and do flies qualify? To determine if a creature can learn, scientists look for 3 core behaviors: the ability to associate an event with a consequence, the ability to change behavior based on past experience, some form of short or long-term memory. Surprisingly, the fruit fly, Drosophila melanogaster, with just 100,000 neurons, compared to our 86 billion, exhibits all of these learning behaviors in controlled lab settings. What flies can learn and how? Experiment number 1, learning via color and shock, Oxford University, Nature, 2015. Researchers placed flies in a T-shaped maze. One path glowed blue and another red. When flies chose the blue path, they received a mild electric shock. After just a few trials, flies learned to avoid blue light, even when no shock followed, demonstrating classical conditioning, much like Pavlov's dogs. Experiment number 2, odor aversion, Princeton University, Science, 2007. Flies were exposed to 2 distinct odors. One was consistently paired with a small electric shock. Later, when given the choice, flies avoided the odor associated with the negative experience, showing short-term memory and aversive learning. Experiment number 3, social learning and jealousy, Max Planck Institute, 2010. Male flies watched other males court female flies. After witnessing this, the observing males became less eager to court the same females, a sign of social learning. This is a complex form of intelligence, often only seen in animals like primates, dolphins, or birds like crows and parrots. How can a fly do the seemingly impossible? Tiny brains, high efficiency. A fly's brain is exceptionally compact and specialized. Despite its size, it's capable of incredibly fast and efficient processing. Notably, the mushroom bodies in the fly brain are analogous to parts of the human brain, responsible for learning, memory, and emotion, and they are well developed in flies. Biological learning algorithms. Flies operate on reward and punishment mechanisms similar to reinforcement learning in AI. In fact, roboticists have used fly learning models to program basic machine learning behaviors in small robots. Medical applications and neuroscience models. Because of their learning ability, fruit flies have become powerful models in neuroscience research, used to study Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and even schizophrenia. Their genes are easy to manipulate, and their behavior is relatively easy to quantify in the lab. Intelligence isn't about size, it's about structure. The evidence is clear. Intelligence is not just a matter of brain size, but of how the brain is wired and what it can do with limited resources. A fly can learn, remember, and make decisions, qualities that challenge our assumptions about what it means to be smart. So the next time you're swatting a fly, keep in mind, it might have already learned how to dodge you. And if a fruit fly can learn with just 100,000 neurons, you can too.